Okay, so back with part 2 of this character creation series. So in the last part I did mention that I'm going to do retopo only for the head or face, but not for the entire body. So that's what I'm going to show today. Again, like I mentioned, most of I guess her body will not be retopologized, and I'll only be doing modeling, just straight up modeling for the clothes. Now for some of the detailing, I think I might do some multi-res sculpting just to get like some normal information, but that's pretty much as far as it's gonna go when it comes to like more sculpting from that point on. But yeah, I guess I've already started doing the retopo, but yeah, let's get into the retopo process and how I go on to doing that. Now what you'll see is, I guess I'll just give you a rundown. Like I won't explain every step for doing retopo, but I'll just give you like my idea of how I do retopology and also how I've seen other people do it, and that's where most of my knowledge comes from. There's a video by, I think it's the Blender Studio channel, where they made a character called Rain, and I think the artist who made that character was Julian Casper, who I take a lot of notes from when it comes to like retopology and character creation, things of that nature. So if I'm not giving you as much information or the information that you think you need, I recommend you go check out their channel. They have like some streams where they go through, I guess, the character creation process in full, I think, or mostly just like the retopologized parts. But yeah, it's, I guess, more informative than maybe what I'm going to give you. But one thing you will see with me doing retopology is that like there are, I guess you could say, edge loops that are put in specific places. Like normally the eyes, so it's the eyes around the laugh line, there's the mouth, and then there's also like there's this part where I'm going to highlight in red at the end of the video. I'm going to use vertex painting to actually show you how my retopo process actually looks like. Or I think maybe it's better if I just put the image at the beginning of the video just to show how I go about it. But yeah, like this area of the eye, of the eyes, I guess, like the eye region, it's, I guess, something that I like to call the superhero mask. I don't remember where I saw that from, but I don't think I got that from Julian, like I said. But then a lot of the areas that I guess aren't that part, yeah, those ones specifically, I think when it comes to like the whole retopo process, like that's where I learned everything. But yeah, one other thing that was difficult about this character, I think it's the ears. The thing about making like realistic ears and also making elf ears or elven ears is that, I don't know, there's just something about like the topology that even joining it to the head is a bit of an issue. So yeah, there's just some areas where I'm doing retopo on this character, and I'm just, I guess you could say, I'm going off of vibes really more than anything. Like it's just vibes. But the most important parts, like the actual face of the character, that's where I think the retopology process, when it comes to like edge flow and everything, that's where it's all important. So yeah, so long as I can get those things down and then I guess like finish them, or maybe make them in a way that I'm supposed to, like so long as I can get those things down, that's all that matters. Plus these are the areas that when animating the face, like they deform the most. So yeah, the edge flow needs to be correct on that. I don't know if elves can move their ears, but I guess the retopology on the ears won't matter that much. Also, even on the back of the ears, back of the head and everything, those are areas I guess that won't be seen as much. So I guess the retopology on that part, on those parts rather, can be, I guess, can afford to be not as ideal in a sense, if that, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, like that's, I guess, my whole process with this. Like it's more so, if it's not going to deform, then I won't focus as much attention on it. Whereas like parts like the eyes, which you're going to see constantly, the mouth, or rather just the front of the face, that's where like most attention is needed. So the edge flow needs to be correct on those parts. But yeah, other than that, I guess the whole thing is pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, like I said, there's going to be a part where I show the whole retopo, or rather the whole retopologized head in full, where I mark certain edge loops to show how like my thinking process is with it. And yeah, also if you're wondering like how I got these colors, it's just vertex painting painting. I just picked random colors and I used vertex painting on each of these loops, so it's not really like something that you should be, I guess, concerned about. But yeah, I mean, that's the Retopo process. I think the next part will be me starting with the clothing modeling, which most of it will be guided by the base sculpt of the body, like I mentioned. So yeah, so this is the end of like what is it, part 2, and I don't know when I'll upload part 3 again, but I'm working on it. I'm recording it as we speak, so yeah, expect that video pretty soon. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Also, leave a like and subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, help the channel grow. The last video, I mean, I don't know if I can say it didn't do that well, but you know, we're getting there. So yeah, see you guys on the next one.